My life is about to make some big changes. I've got a daughter that is getting married. Some of you know Maggie from previous podcasts. She's excited and happy and getting married and moving out. My other daughter is a senior in high school. She has got more going on in her life than I can keep up with, and Dad, unfortunately, is not very important in that list of priorities for her. My wife is a nurse, so she works long hours away, and it leaves me alone a lot. I don't mind being alone. I've talked about that before. I don't mind that. I don't mind spending time by myself. I've found a lot of things that I enjoy doing. I like to read comics. I know it sounds silly, but I nearly every day I thumb through a comic and read it. I've been here lately going through a phase of collecting old used vinyl, and I've enjoyed that a lot. A really cool store here in town that I like to go to, and every day they've got new stuff there, and people can bring old vinyl in and sell it to them, and then they turn around and resell it, and it's very cool. I enjoy that a whole lot. This is a Friday night, and I'm sitting here alone at a record store. There's big ball games going on all over the place, but unfortunately, I'm not a sports person. I'm the guy that sits up in the stand with a big sign that says, "Yay, sports," and all of our teams are sportsing and having a lot of fun sportsing, and they sports really well around here. In fact, less than half a mile from me, there's a university. It's a big sports thing there, and it's going on all over town tonight. But here I sit alone. It's even been a couple of weeks since I've done a podcast. I just had to have some time just to stop, to be still and know. Be still and know. I had to do that. I had to stop and just take some time, because with this wedding coming up, I'm doing the wedding for my daughter myself. That takes a lot out of me emotionally, and I've got to have some me time. I think it's cool, just to kick it and hang out and not do anything in particular, but just relax, maybe read, listen to some great music, and just have some me time. I think that's important. I think you need to do that. Sometimes we get so busy that we forget Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. It's important for us just to relax, take a deep breath, and remember who we are, who God is, all of the blessings that we have, and be encouraged. Allow Him to minister to us. Sometimes we think that prayer is all us telling Him stuff. Not necessarily. A lot of times, the older that I get, I learn that prayer is a lot of listening, being still, and knowing. Not being still and feeling. Not being, I saw one of my Facebook friends this week that put on there that he doesn't feel God's presence. It's not about feeling, it's about knowing. Being still and knowing that He is God. Knowing who He is. And the feeling will come one day. And I can't wait for that day. But for now, I'm just going to be still and know. So I want to encourage you. Spend some time with God this week. Be still and know who He is. Allow Him to speak to you. And if you'll do that, then you'll be recharged and you can go out and you can give them heaven.